At this time, please stand for prayer. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for the game of basketball. We ask for the safety of the players, and may everything we do and say please you. In Christ's name, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Faulkner University, number 0, Channing Gafford. Number 4, Angela Grant. Number 21, Ryan Sylvester. Number 24, Ashlyn Atkins. And number 34, Michaela Pisanek. Faulkner is led by Coach Reed Sutton. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles! Starting tonight for your Lady Eagles, a sophomore from Athens, Tennessee, number 2, Sandy McElhaney. A freshman from Louisville, Texas, number 3, Leah Phelps. A sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida, number 5, Lauren Alvarez. A junior from Baxter, Minnesota, number 21, Grace Himdeck. And the senior from Salem, Oregon, number 23, Emma Hardy. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers, with assistant coaches Heather Sellers and Adrian Wilson. Officiating for tonight's game are John Evans, Bobby Morse, and Chip Bode.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for both teams in this one for the visiting Faulkner University Eagles. Number 0, Channing Gafford. Number 4, Angela Grant in the middle. Number 21, Ryan Sylvester. Number 24, Ashlyn Atkins. And rounding out the starting 5 for head coaches Reed Sutton. Number 34, Michaela Pisanek. And for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles, starting at guard, number 2, Sandy McElhaney. Number 3, Leah Phelps. Number 5, Lauren Alvarez. Number 21, Grace Imdeck. And back from injury today for head coach Jared Sellers, Lady Eagles. Number 23, Emma Hardy. We're going to have the tip now coming. Grant and Hardy to tip it. Faulkner comes away with the early tip, and they're off. Lady Eagles come into this game 3-6 on the season. They're going to be facing off against a talented Faulkner University squad that beat them earlier on in the season. And now a steal by Phelps, and she's going to hang on to it. Phelps, McElhaney going the other way. Phelps drawing the foul. Great job there by Phelps. Some great hustle to ultimately get to the other end, draw the foul, and head to the free throw line, Ian. Phelps misses the first there. A little bit of an abbreviated start tonight in this game. I hope you tuned in for Christmas lights earlier. Our streaming team's doing some extra work. They had to run down here from Christmas lights to get this game underway. Shot clock didn't start there. The official stops it, and we're going to have a inbound here from just inside half court, right in front of us. Sylvester to inbound. Imdek going to guard the inbounds. Adkins picked up by Phelps here. Now ball fed inside, back out. Here comes the drive by Adkins. The kick looking for Grant, and that one just a bit too high. Ian, you've got a dominant big inside for Faulkner University in this game. She dropped 30 points on us last year. Emma Hardy going to have to work pretty hard inside.
Yeah, she's definitely going to have to work pretty hard, maybe front her a little bit, see what she does if she fronts her.
First miss there, rebound by Phelps. Back to Alvarez, pull up three-pointer. It's good. Lauren Alvarez hits it from distance, and the Lady Eagles up 4 here in the early going.
I'll tell you what, Lauren came in as a freshman. She was pretty good, and she's looking much better now as a sophomore. Seems to be getting better as time goes by. That's a good sign.
Sylvester inside looking for Grant, and yet again over her head, Emma Hardy working hard inside early on. Phelps now leading the charge, flanked by Alvarez. Out to Hardy. She'll pull from that distance from time to time. Now Imbeck backdoor cut. Phelps with the basketball, drives, kicks. Alvarez back inside. Imbeck backing down, turn off the glass. And no good. What a good play there by Imbeck. Atkins, long range three. No good. McElhaney with the easy rebound, and she's going to pick up the foul. Ian, last year we saw much the same story with these Faulkner University Eagles go up to their place, lose that game, I believe, by double digits. Then you come down here, it ends up being a 3-point game. There's just something about playing in this arena. I know you've done that before. There's just this added energy that you get out of playing in front of the home fans.
Yes, there's a lot of energy from the fans, and it's just a wonderful feeling from the players' perspective. It just gives you the motivation to keep pushing and limit those turnovers, and it helps.
Imbeck gets the rebound.
Good hustle.
A great box out there by Imbeck on Grant. And Grant going to pick up the early foul. Faulkner University in some early foul trouble. Up at Faulkner University. I actually believe it was the first game of the season, maybe second. Lady Eagles stayed tight with Faulkner throughout the first 3 quarters. Then Faulkner University kind of able to stretch it out. Lady Eagles maybe with a few more games under their feet, a little bit better prepared for this Faulkner team. Gafford now with the basketball. She's got Grant inside who's trying to get possession on Hardy. Alvarez helps down. Now back up top, Sylvester. Over to Gafford. They're still trying to get it inside to Adkins. Grant, spin move off the glass. No good, but Hardy picking up the foul.
Grant seems to be the heart of their offense. They're trying to force it into her, and they finally got it. She got a foul, but I think Emma's doing a pretty good job defending her to start off.
Emma with a tall task coming back from concussion. She's been out for a couple of games, but coming right back and having a really tough matchup.
Yeah, that's tough. She's doing a good job so far.
Grant makes the free throw to get Faulkner University on the board here in the early going. Here's the second. That one's short, and Alvarez there for the rebound, and she looks to push. Alvarez, Phelps, corner three. No good. Grant getting the rebound. Now Adkins out in front of the pack, running layup off the glass. No good. We've seen some good defense early on here from the Lady Eagles, some good individual defense by Hardy, but as a team doing a good job at defending this strong team. Spinning move, left-handed layup there by McElhaney, and the Lady Eagles rolling here early on.
Good help right there.
McElhaney takes it the length of the court. Kickback, Hardy, three. No good, but Alvarez there. Lady Eagles winning the hustle battles right now. Hardy kick out, Imdeck, she'll pull it up, and it's good. Ian, just the start you wanted to see for this Lady Eagles basketball team.
Yeah, it's a perfect start. I think it all starts on defense, like we mentioned earlier. Emma's doing a very good job defending, what's your name, number 4, Grant, and the offside help defense is very phenomenal from Sandy just now. We got a steal. If we can keep that up, I feel like we can run away with this game by a large margin.
Lady Eagles up early by 8, 9-1 with 6:27 remaining. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. And we're back as Clocker inbounds the basketball. She just checked in at the break along with Harbin. Wilkinson also checking in as Coach Reed Sutton looks to shake things up a little bit. His team looking a bit sluggish. Adkins drives, kick out. Here's Wilkinson, three-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound attempt. And Wilkinson gets her own. Ian, that was something in your playing days. You kind of had this uncanny ability to pick up your own offensive rebounds. I think you used to like to pad the stat sheet a little bit. There was easily 10 rebounds a game that were just off your own misses.
Yeah, it just came natural, I guess. Ooh, unlucky turnover right there.
Phelps had the open three, but chose to pass it up to Imdeck, leading to the turnover. Clocker almost traveled. Now kickback, Grant. That's a smooth jumper from Grant, the 6'3" forward from Hoover, Alabama. Imdeck now with the ball at the top of the key. Here's Hardy, kick out Alvarez. She's in space. Alvarez pull up three-pointer, no good. And Atkins with those long arms able to get the rebound.
I've noticed a little bit about Faulkner. If they can't get the ball inside, it looks like their offense is pretty much dead without number 4 in it. So
Faulkner's University, their offense is Angela Grant inside. You've seen them really try to force it inside, but right now Hardy and Imdeck doing a great job inside.
Yeah, very good job. She looks kind of wary right now, so maybe she's coming out of the game, get a little break, come back in a little later. Maybe we can capitalize on her being out of the game right now.
Baker, Benedict, and Spivey in. McElhaney, Phelps, and Imdeck out. Ian, I think one other thing that we haven't mentioned yet, you've seen the Lady Eagles do a great job in transition defense, and it's kind of forced Faulkner. They're a run-and-gun style team to kind of get into their half-court sets, and you haven't seen the crispness from those sets right now. Here's Jones, who just checked in now. Jones and Colson working back and forth. Kick to the corner. Alvarez late on the rotation. Offensive foul called over the back on Jones. Baker doing a good job at boxing out.
Yeah, that was a good job.
(9-3) on the scoreboard. 4:30 remaining here in the first quarter of action. Here's Spivey. She's got that jumper too. A lot of the Lady Eagles bigs. And here's Benedict now. Pull-up three-pointer. Nothing but net. Lady Eagles hitting from distance early on.
Yeah, so really shooting the ball really well tonight. It's very much the start we want to see. Even with Grant out the game, it seems like Faulkner's still trying to get the ball inside the post. I don't know if they have any good shooters or not.
I mean, at some point, you've got a game plan. Angela Grant's obviously the game plan. She's out of the game right now, so you've got to find some other offense here if you're head coach Reed Sutton's Faulkner University Eagles.
He needs to go away from the post for a second and see if they can knock down some shots.
Benedict with the hustle rebound there. Up ahead of the pack. Cross court, Baker. She drives. A threaded pass to Spivey. Kickback, Hardy. She's going for it. And doesn't get the hometown roll, but Alvarez battling off the glass. No good. Another one.
It was a good offensive attempt.
Ian, that's one of those plays that I'm talking about with you underneath the basket. You just keep throwing it up there and keep getting your own.
Got to be scrappy. Good defense.
Baker gets in the passing lane. She's got runners up ahead. Guarded, cross-court pass, corner. Inside, Hardy. Caught that one. Here's Benedict. No good. Lady Eagles. Last time we saw them at home, they didn't get up as many shots as they like to get. They tend to try to get somewhere between 60 and 80. They were a lot closer to 60 the last game at home. Obviously, see, they're trying to get a lot of shots up tonight.
Yeah, we're well on track for that tonight. There it is again, inside the post score from Faulkner. I don't think they've yet to hit a jump shot other than Grant so far.
Baker feeds it to Alvarez on the wing. Alvarez drives, now in trouble, finds Hardy. Baker with the basketball, back over to Hardy, pull-up three-pointer. It's good. It's raining threes in here, Ian.
It really is.
It's raining a little bit outside, but we brought it inside. Lady Eagles hitting from distance early. Hardy, that one looked clean, but she's going to pick up her second foul there.
Yeah, that was a little questionable to me. She might have to come into the game until the next quarter.
That's tough. You lose Hardy. She's been playing well. And, man, if I'm head coach Reed Sutton, I'm saying Angela Grant, get back in the basketball game.
Yeah.
Those two been battling here early on. Ian, I think one thing you're noticing this season, this Lady Eagles team, it's a lot different than last year's team that finished number 2 in the country. They shoot the three ball better. They're quicker on defense. But last year you had a lot of the wily veterans, the people who've been playing for 3-4 years. This team very young and hungry, but man, can they shoot the three-point ball.
Yes, they really can shoot the ball. As we can see here tonight, seems like all of our shots have been threes so far.
And I know you've played in some games. It's tough. If you've got, you play with Dakota Pratt. He's one of the most dominant bigs inside at this level. And he gets 2 points with ease. But when you're going up against the team, I know Birmingham Southern did it to you guys last year. When they're hitting threes and you're trading threes for twos left and right, the score starts to go in the wrong direction pretty quickly. So when you have good three-point shooters, it really helps.
It does.
Benedict misses the first free throw, not something you're used to seeing her do. 15-7 on the scoreboard as the Lady Eagles look to expand their lead, and Benedict makes it a 9-point ball game with that free throw. Harbin bringing it forward, guarded by McElhaney. Now Sylvester drives, back out to Harbin, three-pointer on the way, no good. Jordan gets the rebound, and here come the Lady Eagles again. Somehow Spivey came away with the rebound, but that shot nowhere close. Fasanic to check back in. Adkins brings it up. Fasanic running jumper, no good. Spivey gets the rebound, and Lady Eagles choose to slow it down here on this set. Benedict tries to bail the Lady Eagles out, but that three off to the right. Pull-up three-pointer on the way by Colson, and that one's good. Faulkner University back within 6 as we're under a minute here in the first quarter. McElhaney uses the screen to perfection, now kicks it. Benedict corner three, no good. Spivey battling, but a bit of a freshman mistake there to pick up the offensive foul.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like Faulkner's starting to figure out our offense. They're trying to rush us into taking some early shots in the shot clock. I think we need to slow the ball down a little bit and run the set play effectively.
Jones left open in the middle. She passes back to Colson. Colson now going to work end around. Offensive foul there, moving screen on Sylvester, and the Lady Eagles take over. Shot clock going to be off for this last possession. You're the Lady Eagles, you try to slow it down here, maybe get the last shot.
Definitely want the last shot. Yeah, coach calling the play for them to run.
Under 9 seconds to go. Benedict somehow still with the basketball. She steps out of bounds, and Faulkner University going to have a chance here with 5 seconds remaining. Here comes Atkins with the basketball. That leads to a free throw here. Atkins hits it. Her team back within 5, the closest they've been in a while. Misses the second. Clock didn't start, and that's going to do it. That shot not going to count, and that's going to take us to the break. Lady Eagles up by 5, a good first quarter, but Faulkner University coming back late. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. And we're back as we get ready for second quarter action. The starters on the floor for the Lady Eagles, Benedict Baker, Jordan Spivey, and McElhaney. And on the floor for head coach Reed Sutton, you've got Atkins, Fisanic, Sylvester, Grant. And I can't see the last one. Gafford, you've got the starting 5 back on the floor for Faulkner. Spivey not able to handle that pass. And here comes Gafford in transition. Spivey able to slow that one down. And now we're going to have a walk at the top by Atkins. Lady Eagles got bailed out there on that possession by the turnover. Here's McElhaney, long-range 3 on the way, no good. Spivey battling again and picking up her second. Team first here in the second quarter. Quick stack check. Lauren Alvarez already with 6 boards for the Lady Eagles. Benedict leads the team with 4 points. Grant with 3 for Faulkner University to lead her squad. Layup good there by Sylvester. And Faulkner cuts it to within 3. Jordan, that's going to go off the hands of Baker and out of bounds. And it's feeling a little bit like hockey. Getting a line change here. 4 players in for the Lady Eagles. Looks like we're going to get.
Not the start that we were looking for.
Had 6 players on there for the court. Sometimes you need 6 people on the court. 16-13, Lady Eagles draw another foul. That one goes on Imdeck. The bigs for the Lady Eagles getting in some early foul trouble. I don't know what. Did that ball ever come in bounds, or did she toss it in to herself? That looked like the old Kobe Bryant play. You know, you stand underneath the basket, you toss it off the defender's back, and then you grab it and you dunk it.
Only thing she used, the backboard.
McElhaney, long range 3. The Lady Eagles need this one, and McElhaney comes through. Lady Eagles needed that 3 after Faulkner's been on this run. Gafford inside, Grant layup. She's not going to miss many of those. Imdeck now with the basketball, feeds it out to Hardy. McElhaney, another 3. Ian, I came to practice the other night for the Lady Eagles, and I got to see McElhaney end of practice. It had been a long hour-and-a-half practice. She goes and chooses to put up another 30 shots from behind the three-point arc. That's the type of thing you want to see from your sophomore leaders on this team.
Yes, this is definitely the type of dedication you need, especially from underclassmen. That's pretty impressive. And it definitely translates into the game. As you can see now, she's shooting the ball pretty well.
And it's got to be contagious. I know you've been on some of these teams. When you have teammates that are constantly putting in work, at some point it's contagious. And the rest of the guys on the team, girls on the team, you guys kind of come together around that, and you end up forcing each other to put in more work.
Yeah, one person is putting in a lot of work. And you see that makes you want to put in more work, and in the end it makes the team better. And another turnover by Lady Eagles right there.
19-15 on the scoreboard, 7:38 here left in the second quarter. Harbin now to inbound and find Sylvester. Back to Harbin, now kicks Sylvester, long range 3, and it's good. Imdeck got out there with her hands up, but she needed to get a little bit farther out. Sylvester hits one from distance. McElhaney playing games, kick back Hardy, a 3 of her own, that one no good. Phelps gets the rebound, and the Lady Eagles reset the offense. McElhaney, another 3 from distance. That one in and out. Harbin with the rebound. Phelps, looked like that shot got blocked and then got the foul call at the last second.
Yeah, it was.
That's a tough call on Harbin.
Definitely need these 2 free throws so she can capitalize.
Harbin draws the foul. Benedict in for McElhaney, and Wilkinson in for Harbin, who just had that foul. Phelps at the free throw line with her team leading by just 1. The lead was a lot bigger a couple minutes ago. Faulkner University methodically working their way back into this basketball game. Here's Wilkinson. Phelps steps up to meet her. Now kick over. Gafford. Corner. Visanik. Back out Gafford. Three-pointer, no good. But no one in the center of the defense as Gafford comes all the way across. Air ball there. Sylvester steals it. Still's got it. And now she draws the foul. That one may go on Benedict. And it does. But not a shooting foul there. Faulkner going to inbound now from the baseline as Colson checks in. She was hot early, 5 points to lead Faulkner University through the first quarter. She checks back in here midway through the second. Phelps right on Colson now working hard outside. Sylvester. Man, Ian, it's been a while since I've seen a shot with that much arc on it.
Yeah, she definitely had to put it up higher. Lauren was right there in her face. She had to adjust the last minute, and I think that's why it resulted into the air ball.
Benedict inbounds it. Head coach Jared Sellers calling out the play for the Lady Eagles. Ball over to Hardy on the wing, inside Alvarez, spin move on Fasanic, layup. Alvarez had the space but went off the bottom of the basket.
Yeah, it's a little bit miscalculated shot right there.
Fasanic almost turned that one over. Here's Sylvester on the other wing. She turns the corner with a head of steam going towards the basket. And that's going to be 3 on Hardy. And here comes Spivey for Hardy.
Coming in for Eagles, number 0, Maddie.
Hardy's been working hard in this game, but you've had those games, Ian, where you pick up the early fouls, you're sitting on the bench, and it's super frustrating because you're playing well, but then a couple whistles don't go your way, and you're sitting for the rest of the half.
Yeah, it was not a good experience. Happened to me a lot.
I remember there was those games you'd come out, you flying all over the court like Superman, you'd put a couple balls in the basket, and then it seemed like somehow you get called for a couple ticky-tack fouls, and next thing you know, we're not seeing you to the second half.
Yep, done. And sometimes it came back cold.
How tough is it after coming out playing well early on to sit on the bench and then kind of get it going once you step back out after halftime?
I'd say it's tough. You definitely have to get yourself after halftime. It's that 6-minute period where you get to shoot around a little bit. You definitely want to get those shots up and get a sweat going because you're starting again. So that's usually what I did to get myself going once again.
Benedict turns the corner, misses that one, but Alvarez got the rebound and then had it stripped by Wilkinson. Here's the transition defense. Benedict could have been called for a foul there. Fortunately, doesn't pick one up.
I think we just need to slow the ball down a little bit. Like, that's a rush shot right there. Faulkner's just out-hustling us right now.
Here's Wilkinson, throws it up, wild shot. Alvarez comes away with the steal. Off the rebound there by Clocker. Lady Eagles playing awfully fast right now, Ian. Here's Benedict now, three-pointer, and that one's short. McElhaney going to check back in for Benedict. And Phelps out for Baker. The Lady Eagles clinging to a 2-point advantage here. They got off to a hot start, but Faulkner University has methodically worked it back. Now here's the three-pointer to take the lead. Shot no good. Baker battling for it. Thought that one went off Gafford, but the official says it's off Baker. Faulkner University going to have the basketball with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Ian, what do you think about the new rules with the shot clock this year? Ultimately, last year, obviously, you remember 30 seconds, you get the ball back, you're getting another 30, whereas this year, after the offensive rebound, it's going back to 20 seconds. So it's kind of forcing a little bit more offense, kind of like the NBA game.
Yeah. My opinion on it, I guess you just have to be more effective on your out-of-bounds plays. Now you have less time to bring the ball in. Comes down to running the play effectively.
Alvarez now to inbound the basketball. And instead of the inbound coming, we're going to get a full timeout from the Lady Eagles. We'll take a quick break. Lady Eagles clinging to a 2-point advantage here with 3:53 remaining. And we're back here, 3:47. Spivey inside Imdeck. She's got McElhaney backside, but the turnover. That offensive set looked promising, but Faulkner University able to get the steal. Wilkinson drives baseline. And she's going to head to the free throw line. 2 shots upcoming with a chance to tie this game back up for the first time tonight. Wilkinson hits the first. Back within 1. That's the closest it's been since 1-0 here tonight. Wilkinson knots it up at 20. Lady Eagles searching for an answer. Faulkner University on a run here. I believe it was 12-5 at one point. Alvarez drives in, draws the contact, and going to head to the free throw line. And I love that play from Lauren Alvarez. Lady Eagles, they've been shooting shots really early in the shot clock. She is the leader of this team, drives inside, draws the contact, and kind of slows the game down, gives her team an opportunity for some points.
Yeah, we just took the lead just now. That's pretty good. I think we just need to find someone to get a bucket and get the crowd back behind us, get them going loud again, give us that motivation to continue the game and we get the lead back.
Clocker now inside. Colson spin move. Clocker draws that foul on Alvarez, and she's upset about that call.
Yeah, there's a call you'd like to see an over-the-back call. It was the exact same play when Spidey got called down on the other end. And we got Grant coming back into the game.
Clocker working hard on that play and gets rewarded with a trip to the bench. Grant now in the basketball game. Imdeck going to have a tall task with her in the basketball game. Grant in the high post. Wilkinson finds Colson. Big screen there by Grant. McElhaney. Those long arms able to get her hand in the passing lane. Sylvester in for Gafford. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Baker to guard the inbounder Wilkinson. Alvarez on Sylvester, 6 seconds. She drives. Sylvester, just a strong play right there.
Yeah, that was some good defense right there. Just better offense just now.
This game all tied up. It's going to be a fun one. Here's Baker over to Alvarez on the wing. Hard pick there by Spivey. Alvarez, three-pointer. And that one not close. But, man, Maddie Spivey, that girl came around the corner and didn't know what just hit her.
That was a good screen. She hit a wall.
Baker now steps up on Wilkinson. Visanek met by McElhaney, drives baseline. Shot missed, ball in the center. Baker gets to it. Baker and Spivey out ahead. Here's Baker, off the glass, no good, but McElhaney. What a play. McElhaney gets it on the right hand, knows she's dominant on the left. Faulkner not expecting that one, and she goes the opposite way. Colson, pull-up jumper, short. Here's Alvarez. Man, she's already working on 10 rebounds here in the first half. Now McElhaney, three-pointer. Back outside, Imdeck. Here's another one. That one, it's good.
That might be the shot to turn the game around. Now you can hear the crowd behind the Eagles once again. I'm pretty sure they're motivated right now.
If you're the Lady Eagles, you'll take the shots wherever you can get them from right now. Grant, nice pass. Visanek, three-pointer, and there's the answer. That was a great pass there by Grant inside with a double team on her. McElhaney with the basketball. Alvarez drives inside, loses it. Colson comes up with it. Sylvester now going the length of the court. I'm trying to decide if I like that foul there. Some of the bigs for the Lady Eagles in foul trouble, but you obviously take away the obvious basket.
Yeah, I think it was a good foul. I don't think it was a good foul because the bigs are in trouble. But, yeah, I stopped the easy bucket. See if she can earn it at the line.
Spivey, she's got 2 right now. Imdex got 3. Hardy's got 3. So I think knowing that that's her 3rd foul, you might not like that play as much.
Yeah.
Sylvester hits them both. So that foul really a moot point at that.
And we're all tied up once again.
It'd be big for the Lady Eagles to go into halftime with the lead. Here's Baker, finds Alvarez on the wing. Little 2-man game going on. Spivey up top. Alvarez now drives inside and draws the foul.
And she's quick off that turn. That's where you like to see her not necessarily go all the way to the hoop, but just pull up for that little mid-range. She's effective there as well.
Once she turns that corner, man, she's going downhill with a head of steam.
Kind of reminds me back in the day when I was playing.
That's why you got that cut underneath your eye, huh? It's all those hard plays.
Yeah, 11 stitches.
That was one of the things I always enjoyed about you and your playing. I think that the play that kind of stands out to me, and you may know where I'm going here, that play you had last year where you're running out of bounds, you jump over the visiting bench and somehow get that ball back in bounds, then you run the length of the court and get the basket. That was a heck of a play.
Yeah, I felt that next morning.
I'm sure you did. Stefanik inside.
Some good defense. Better offense right there. Maybe should hold the ball for the last shot.
A great cut there by Fasanik.
We're running the play too early right now.
Corner, Spivey has to pull up, no good. Alvarez racing for it. That's gonna do it here for the first half. Ian, Lady Eagles come out quickly. Faulkner battles back, and it's 29-29 right now.
Yeah, if I was coach, I would definitely tell the ladies that they need to come up with more energy, run the plays more effectively. It's turnovers, man. It's turnovers is costing us right now. Lady Eagles aren't really big on turnovers, so I'm not sure what's happening tonight.
Pretty good half of basketball for each, just in different ways. Faulkner University doesn't start great, but they finish well. Lady Eagles start well, don't finish great. So we'll see who comes back out in the second half. We'll be back with a few minutes to go in halftime with a breakdown of what you just saw here in the first half.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun. And I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me. It's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
Otter Products, the culture is amazing. It's something that when you wake up in the morning, you actually look forward to coming into work. My role here as senior graphic designer has been multifaceted. I've done everything from ad campaigns through web, trade show, all kinds of stuff like that. But then recently my role has switched into trending colors for our cases themselves. So if you purchase a case and it has blue silicone with a green PC cover, that's kind of my role and responsibility right now, is to understand what are the trending colors and how do they apply to our different markets. It's definitely more complicated than you would think. Projects for us are really exciting because we're always getting new things coming in. We're partnering with people like NFL, people like Realtree. That's really exciting to actually be working one-on-one with these people. So it's never a dull moment at Otter Products. It's always hopping. The quality of the academics at PCC, to me, is amazing. I love the idea of like, how can I make this as best as I can? And the teachers really push that. Really, the drive at PCC was understand the basics. Understand the fundamentals of what we're doing. Understand these very simple things, and you're kind of going, this is so simple and boring. I want to do something fun. But as you mature, you realize, wow, this is the most valuable thing I could possibly have in my toolbox as an artist. If you're looking to say, I want to understand my craft, I want to understand the field that I'm going into, it's an incredible environment and an incredible place to work and to grow as a student. I think any high schooler that's considering PCC, you're going to get some incredible foundation that will be a huge help to you in the future.
Growing up, I loved animals. I loved being outside in nature. I loved looking at how things were made, and I wanted to know more. Coming in as a freshman, I always thought, oh, it's just one simple biology class. I'll be fine. No, there's so much, and it's just amazing. I love learning about God's creation.
You can never learn everything about biology. You're always learning. And that's one of the exciting things about biology. There's so much information out there. You can do novel research. You can study things that have never been studied before.
I came and I visited the college, first thinking I was going to do nursing, and then I came in and I fell in love with the biology department. For labs, you dissect a lot of animals to see really what it is, so you see it hands-on. And that really helps in learning because there's a lot of people, me personally, I'm a hands-on person, that's how I learn. And you get to open up these different organisms and you get to see what's inside of it, and you get to see not only what you learned in class, you get to apply it.
The way we study biology here at PCC is through God's Word. That is the foundation to everything. So when you understand there is a creator God who is infinitely wise, who can speak things into existence, the whole field of biology just becomes wide open.
PCC biology is different in the fact that we don't just learn the creation side. You learn how to defend your faith. I feel like our teachers are so involved and they're there to help you. But more than just prepare us, I feel like they really do invest in our lives. They want to see you succeed and they really push you.
The way we've kind of set up the degree is just a basic biology degree, but we have electives that are built in that they can take and they can really customize it to what they want. That's kind of the springboard. The biology program's a great springboard, giving them the tools they need to succeed at the next level.
Now, being a senior, I'm looking at all these opportunities that I might have, and it's just so much. There's just so many fields you can go into, and I've had so many classes that really have prepared me. Wherever I may be, I really think that PCC has prepared me and set those standards high.
And we're back now as we get ready for the start of the second half. Ian, Lady Eagles started strong. Faulkner University came back. Lady Eagles going to need to turn it on here at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, I definitely looking forward to seeing how they start. I really want them to start off how they started off in the first quarter of the game. That'd be nice.
Head coach Jared Sellers saying the Lady Eagles need to take care of the basketball here in the second half. I'm only looking at 8 turnovers here on the stat sheet. I think it should probably be a little bit more. But some uncharacteristic fouls from the Lady Eagles, and just you combine all of that, a little bit sloppy of a first half.
Yeah, definitely sloppy half. In regards to the turnovers, I thought it was more than that. It sure looked like more. But if we could definitely take care of the ball better in this second half, I think we have a chance of winning. The score is basically 0-0 right now. So
Lady Eagles shoot 25% in the first half. Faulkner University just under 30 at 29%. So both teams not shooting great so far tonight. Lady Eagles, again, were very hot early on, but you really saw them cool off once they started to rush their shots.
Yeah, they definitely cooled off. Faulkner started to rush us a little bit. I think a big change in the game is the defense on Angela Grant. She only has 5 points right now. I think the last time she played us, she mentioned she had 30 points, so I think that's a big key inside the score being what it is right now. If we can continue to contain her, we can pull away with this game.
Alvarez leading the way for the Lady Eagles. 9 rebounds to go along with 7 points. Double-double watch for her. She seems to be a consistent just double-double player every single night she steps on the floor.
Yeah, she plays with grit. She plays with hustles, and she's being rewarded for it. I like her play style.
29-29 on the scoreboard as we get underway here in the second half here at the Arlen R. Horton Sports Center Arena. Faulkner University with the basketball first here in the second half as we get underway. Starters back on the court for both teams. Gafford bumps out, now pass inside. And that one going to go out off of Grant. Some good defense there, but Ian, one of the things we didn't mention a few moments ago, some Lady Eagles in foul trouble, Imdek and Hardy especially. They're going to need to be careful here in the first couple minutes of the second half.
Yeah, Emma's definitely going to have to be very careful guarding Grant. She just fronted her just now, and she has some help in the back end, and it turned it over. It resulted in a turnover. And Lauren had the layup, but just missed it a little bit, and a little frustrated foul right there.
That foul going to be one on Alvarez. That was a great play, though, for the Lady Eagles. You saw them draw the matchup that they want. I would love to have Alvarez turning the corner and having Grant guarding her, because you saw her able to get to the basket, just missing the shot.
Yeah, it was just on her part, missing the shot.
Imdek working hard there on Sylvester, causing the ball to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Faulkner University.
Once again, Faulkner is really trying to get that ball into Grant right now, and it's just not working right now.
Kickback by Adkins for Grant. Here's Gafford, long range. That one's short, and Imdek gets the rebound as the Lady Eagles look to push the basketball.
That's the matchup we want.
Hardy pulls up, that one short. Lady Eagles early on, they're doing a good job of getting some good matchups, just not able to take advantage so far. Sylvester tries to turn the corner. Hardy rotates late, and Sylvester nets one. Sylvester, she's got 11 with that basket to lead all scorers. Vasanik out quickly on Imdek. Phelps now with the basketball, tries to get it inside. McElhaney, kick out. Here's Hardy for 3, and it's good. A great shot there by Hardy to give the Lady Eagles the early lead here in this third quarter. And a long three-pointer there. Alvarez using her body. Somehow she doesn't cause the turnover there. Now Phelps from her knees fed it to Imdek.
Yeah, that play was not the prettiest just now.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Here's Gafford from the corner.
And it cost us 3 points.
Alvarez now with the basketball. Here's Hardy up top. Hardy tried to feed it into Alvarez, but didn't realize Alvarez only listed at 5'7" on the roster.
Yeah, it was a little bit high. And Grant has the ball, and she missed. Good defense once again by Hardy. You can see Coach slowing the ball down, which is what we need.
30-second timeout there for the Lady Eagles. 34-32 with 7:13 remaining. We'll be back. Phelps with the basketball now, feeds it to McElhaney. Back outside McElhaney, and she somehow keeps it in bounds. Now throws it down the sideline. Hardy racing for it, gets there. 7 seconds remaining. Alvarez corner three, no good. Adkins presses it. Here's Gafford, another three, and it's good. Faulkner University up by 5, their largest lead tonight. Phelps almost turned the ball over. Some sloppy basketball here over the last couple of seconds.
She might have gotten away with a double dribble just now. They're just forcing us to do things that we don't want to do. See how coach adjusts.
Baker and Benedict in as Phelps and I believe McElhaney check out. Head coach Jared Sellers looking for a different look. Benedict now tries to turn the corner, almost got called for the travel that time. Baker tried to feed it back to Imdek. Now scramble for the basketball. That's a tough foul call there, Ian.
That was very tough. I'm surprised right now. I'd like to see the energy pick up by our Eagles. Some of their heads are down right now. It's not a good sign. Good call there by the ref. Travel. See if we can capitalize on this turnover.
Lady Eagles needing to find something on offense in a hurry. Alvarez, Baker, Benedict, Imdek, and Hardy on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Alvarez somehow all the way around, back outside, Hardy. That one's short, but that's the shot you want Hardy to take, Ian. I talked about it a few moments ago during the break. Early on in the game, Lady Eagles bigs doing a good job at stretching the floor. You saw Hardy and Imdek hit some threes. Those haven't fallen in the last couple of minutes, which has made the openings in the center of the floor not as easy to get to.
Yeah, if they can knock down those threes again, it'll stretch the floor like you mentioned. Oh, that was a nice pass to Claire, but they weren't on the same page, so it resulted in the turnover.
Lady Eagles scrambling. Faulkner trying to make them pay. They get the offensive rebound. Gafford drives, kick, corner. Stefanik now going to drive herself. Inside, off the glass, and good. Seems like Faulkner University's just found a different gear here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they did.
Benedict now tries to find a basket, and that one out of bounds. And the scoring drought continues for the Lady Eagles. They're down by 7. Sideline inbounds now for Faulkner University. Gafford gets it into Adkins. Here's Harbin. Ball fed inside Colson, back outside Adkins, corner three on the way, and it's good. Lady Eagles trail by 10 here. Desperately in search of some offense. Alvarez trying to give them some. Here's the pull-up jumper, rims in and out. Jordan not able to control the offensive rebound, and Faulkner coming right back at him. Here's Gafford, another three. No good. Ian, this turning into a track meet.
Yeah, it is. And like I mentioned earlier, at this point, we're down 10 because of rushing shots, and we're trying to answer it by rushing more shots. I think we just slow the ball down. Excellent block by Spidey just now. And we're back in transition. Let's see if we can slow the ball down because we're not playing our game.
Ball kicked over to Jordan. She's got Spivey inside, kickball there by Harbin. I think that's a great point, Ian. You're kind of you're playing fast, which is leading you to some mistakes. The other team capitalizes on those mistakes, and then you just kind of do the same cycle over again. You got to, at some point, have to just slow it down. You got to have someone out there. Maybe it's Alvarez who just slows this team down.
Yeah, we have to get back to our game. Slow the ball down. Seems like Faulkner likes to play the run and gun game, and they're capitalizing on it pretty well, forcing us into unnecessary turnovers. Almost turned the ball over just now once more.
Alvarez to inbound the ball.
Seems like we can't get the ball in bounds right now.
Harbin's working hard right now for Faulkner University. Alvarez trying to find an open Lady Eagle. She's able to find Baker that time. Here's Alvarez. She had the three, but passes it up. Now back to Baker. This would be big, and it's good.
That's the spot we need right there. See if we can capitalize some more with the crowd behind us.
And then the foul there on Jordan inside. That's going to be three on the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles desperately needed that three by Baker. She knocks it down. Now Atkins trying to answer, no good. Jordan gets there. The Lady Eagles have an opportunity to get back in this one. Alvarez brings it forward. Atkins almost got that one. Baker again, three on the way. No good. Man, Alvarez working hard inside, didn't come away with that one. Faulkner University just moving the ball around the outside at lightning speed. That one out off of Harbin, and Lady Eagles get the basketball back. They're down by 7. Ian, you've got Hardy, McElhaney, Phelps back into this basketball game. You've got to find a couple baskets here to close out the third quarter.
Yeah, you definitely want to see Sandy take some more three-pointers right now. You want to see Emma go to work in the post. Good take by Leah right there. Hard foul. That was a hard foul.
Jones came down hard there on Phelps. Phelps going to head to the free throw line. Her team trailing by 7. Phelps on the game so far, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, looking to improve on that. And she hits the first. Ian, you see this time and time again in the basketball game. You have to get the free ones. You have to make them.
Yeah, you have to capitalize on them.
Phelps hits them both. Lady Eagles back within 5. A good defensive possession would be great for this team right now. Adkins drives, layup. It's good.
And that's right there. That's just too easy. The help defense has to come and react much quicker to that.
Hardy may have been a bit timid there to kind of step up with the 3 fouls.
Yeah, some foul trouble.
And now the Lady Eagles compound the mistake on this end with a turnover. Faulkner University up by 7 as Colson and Fasanic check back in for Wilkinson and Jones. Adkins now tries to find Gafford. She's hit a few tonight. Adkins now gets around the screen out to Harbin on the right wing. They're trying to get it inside to Colson. Now Adkins drops it off to Colson. Left-handed layup is good. Some great ball movement there by Faulkner.
Yeah, that was a pretty play. Nice pump fake.
A great job there by Baker. She could have pulled up that three-pointer, probably with someone on her, but chose to drive it, picks up the foul. A nice play there by Baker.
That was a good decision. He wanted to try to see if she could get a little shot up off the foul, but she kind of tripped.
McElhaney sends it high to get it to Hardy. Inside now Imdak. Imdak turns and she draws the foul on Harbin. Imdak hasn't had a shot from the free throw line tonight. Looking to score a couple for her team. Here's the first. And it's good. 38-46, a minute 13 remaining here in the third quarter. Second one, no good as Fasanic rebounds it. Harbin now tries to drive baseline, kick Gafford, three-pointer. It's good. And you've kind of seen Faulkner University have their way on that baseline drive. They've got a couple easy layups, so that time send it cross court.
Yeah.
Phelps over to Hardy in the corner. She's covered. Back to McElhaney. Time still on the shot clock. Here's Phelps with the basketball. Drives, kicks. McElhaney. That shot. Man, that one was so short you thought it had to have been tipped.
Yeah, I thought it was blocked. But I guess it wasn't according to the referees.
Half-second difference between shot and game clock. 11 points, the disadvantage for the Lady Eagles as Adkins brings it across. Gafford tried to hit it as the buzzer. Here's McElhaney. She doesn't see the clock, and that's going to do it here in the third quarter. Ian, it was tied at the half. Faulkner University coming out early and having a strong third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely capitalized on our turnovers. I think it's definitely the turnovers that cost us the drop by such a margin. If I was coach right now, I would tell them to take care of the ball. And like I've been saying all game, we have to run the play effectively. We can't back up, can't be scared. We can't run and play into their game. They're trying to force us into playing run and gun. We can't do that. They're capitalizing on the shots, and we're just turning the ball over.
Eagles outscored by 11 in the third quarter. Ian, they're going to need a methodical approach like you saw from Faulkner University. At the end of the first quarter, they're going to have to slowly work their way back into it if they have hopes of getting back into this game here with 10 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yes, I agree.
We're going to take a break now as we get ready for the fourth quarter. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here in the Nest. And we're back for the fourth quarter. Starters back on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Ian, they're going to need a fast start here.
Yeah, they have to go.
McElhaney now over to Hardy. Imdek now guarded on the wing by Sylvester. Phelps looking inside for Alvarez. Pull-up jumper. That one's good. And a good start for the Lady Eagles.
Want to see.
Alvarez, she was kind of quiet there in the third quarter. Here's Colson. Tries to feed it to Wilkerson. She hangs on to that one. And now a turnover. McElhaney.
It's 3-on-2. Let's see if we can capitalize.
Takes it herself. Lady Eagles back within 7.
Now this is the start that you talked about. This is what we need to do. Start some defense and transition on offense.
Alvarez sits a point off a double-double. She's going to need to be big for this Lady Eagles team here. Here's Gafford, three-pointer. That one's short and off the face of Colson and out of bounds. Lady Eagles trail by 7 and have a chance to get back in it. And head coach Reed Sutton, before this one gets out of hand, calls the quick timeout. We'll take a break. And we're back here. Less than a minute off the clock here in the fourth quarter. Lady Eagles now find themselves back within 7 after an early 4-0 run. Phelps takes Wilkerson deep. Kickback, Hardy. I was wishing that one in, but it didn't fall. Now double team in the corner. Faulkner University basketball. That one was up in the air for a little while.
Yeah.
The officials got together. They were talking about the shot clock. Stays at 26 seconds. Ball fed inside now. Colson. Kickback, Gafford outside. Fisanic. Running layup, no good as Imdek picks up the rebound. Phelps with the basketball, kick to Imdek. Hardy. Phelps puts a move on, step back jumper, that one falls.
That was a pretty move. That was very pretty. I got to give it to her.
That right there is why you like the hometown gym.
That was an excellent call by Coach as well.
Lady Eagles back within 5. They're on a run here. Sylvester with the basketball. She finds Fisanic. Fisanic turns the corner. McElhaney going to pick up the foul, I believe, on the floor. That foul by McElhaney, only her first. 5-point ball game here, Ian. You have to like the start for the Lady Eagles here in the fourth quarter. Atkins, kickback, Gafford, three-pointer, no good. Hardy gets to it. And here come the Lady Eagles again, looking to get back in this basketball game. Imdek guarded by Fisanic. McElhaney almost had it stripped, now gets it back. Spin move, McElhaney, and she's going to get called for the travel.
Yeah, she kind of got baited into that one.
5-point ball game here as the Lady Eagles make their first mistake in the fourth quarter. 7:13 remaining in this basketball game. Sylvester now turns the corner. Clocker gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Her team back up by 7. Here's McElhaney. Imdeck with a good pick. McElhaney back over to Imdeck. Three-pointer. And that one was off from the start. Sylvester, just a strong move inside there, Ian.
Yeah, strong. She loaded the shoulder.
Alvarez looking for something. Good intentions on that shot, but not able to get it to go. Spivey going to come back in the basketball game now for Imdeck, as Baker also in for Phelps. Clocker back to Sylvester. Another high jumper, and Clocker gets called on that one over the back.
Looks like Faulkner's going to try and press, take some time off the clock.
6:09 remaining. Lady Eagles trail by 9. Clocker draws the block. Second team foul for the visiting Eagles. Clocker now going to check out as Colson comes back in. Harbin also in now for Fisanic.
T
60 seconds were just put on the game clock. The official, he's only getting paid for so much of this game tonight. He doesn't want that many more minutes added. Spivey now tried to feed it inside to Imdeck, and Colson going to pick up the foul there.
Yeah, it was
fortunate because that could have been a turnover.
It would have been another turnover. And it's kind of expected from freshmen. She kind of rushed the pass a little bit.
53-44 as the Lady Eagles search for more offense. McElhaney into Baker. Baker kickback. Here's a 3 by Hardy. That's a 2. Hardy's foot on the line, but nonetheless, Lady Eagles back within 6. They need a few more of those. Adkins now drives baseline. Baker did a good job at taking that away quickly. Colson now finds Adkins again. Drives off the glass. A great play there by Ashlyn Adkins. McElhaney tried to get inside and draws the foul. The whistles have been blowing a lot here in the fourth quarter, Ian.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little bit chippy. The game's a little close.
Now we're going to get a timeout on the floor from Faulkner University. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the conclusion of the fourth quarter. And we're back here. 5:06 remaining, 55-46 on the scoreboard. as the Lady Eagles looking to get back in this one late. Hardy going to inbound the basketball. Sandra McElhaney drives that one off her foot. She was bumped.
Yeah, she was bumped. Ref didn't see it, I guess.
Harbin now comes across court and gives it to Adkins. Adkins going to run, throw the floater up. That one was short, but Colson was right there. Now kick back, Gafford. No good. Harbin gets the rebound. And Benedict battling for that one. Possession arrow going to stay with Faulkner University. Ian, you asked me a couple of minutes ago when the banner raising ceremony for the Eagles soccer team. If you're just hearing the Eagles soccer team winning their second national championship in the last 3 seasons on Saturday, a 1-0 overtime victory over Providence University College. Next Tuesday night, you're going to make sure you're going to want to tune in during the men's game at halftime. The Eagles going to raise their second national championship banner here, so make sure you tune in for that game. Adkins now sends it over to Gafford. Gafford again. That one's short. Battle for the basketball. Hardy worked hard for that one, but Colson able to come away with it. Sylvester turns, feeds Colson. Hardy got her hand on it, but got her hand on Colson as well. The foul called on her as Colson heads to the free throw line. Clocker and Fasanik in for Faulkner. Phelps in for Baker for the Lady Eagles. Sylvester and Gafford both out for the visiting Lady Eagles. First shot by Colson, no good. Ian, you're down by 9 here. 4:13 remaining. What are you doing if you're the Lady Eagles?
Now, this is the time where you probably want to push the ball now because the time's not on our side. But when I say push the ball, you want to find the best shot. Don't rush the shot. Find the best open shot and take it. Don't give it up.
Go, separate, Kate.
Alvarez able to get it across just in time.
And we're taking time off the clock right now, which is not good, so have to get going pretty soon.
A good shooting lineup on the floor for the Lady Eagles right now. Alvarez working hard.
Oh, and that's going to hurt us right there. It went over her leg.
Colson puts her hand in there, able to deflect that ball off of Alvarez's leg and out of bounds. Unfortunate for the Lady Eagles. They need a basket. Clocker had the basketball, now finds Harbin. Harbin drives. And able to draw the foul. She's going to head to the free throw line. Foul on McElhaney, her second. Jones in as Colson checks out. Harbin at the free throw line. Wilkinson will be coming in for her after the free throws. Misses both of those. Lady Eagles stay within 10. Those are the type of fouls you like if you're the Lady Eagles.
I think we're shooting.
We just see a foul call. Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was an over the back foul on number 23, Taylor Jones.
Lady Eagles now head the other way. They'll be shooting. It's Alvarez. I believe the first free throw for Alvarez will give her that double-double we've been talking about. She hits it. After I said that, I was like, man, I might have just jinxed her. She bailed me out right there. Alvarez hits them both. Lady Eagles back within 8 as we have more substitutions. Gafford and Colson in. Jones and Clocker out. Hardy back in for the Lady Eagles. Need a defensive stop on this possession right now. Vasanic now gives way to Gafford. Adkins drives, kicks, out to Colson. She's hit one from out there tonight. Now Colson works on Hardy. Help comes. Gafford pull-up jumper. That one no good, and that one out of bounds off of Hardy.
That was a good defensive possession.
Need to work a little bit harder for another 20 seconds. Adkins going to try to inbound Alvarez. Working hard. Lady Eagles almost got the turnover. Hardy coming up big for the Lady Eagles. Faulkner going to have an inbounds play, but 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gafford at the shot clock. And Adkins picks up the offensive rebound. That's heartbreaking for the Lady Eagles. They played some good defense over the last 50 seconds, but nothing to show for it. Now Fasanic has it go off her foot. She tried to dive for it, and it deflects out of bounds. 2:10 remaining. Lady Eagles down by 8. Colson and Harbin checking back in. Sideline inbounds play.
You can hear coach on the sideline saying attack, attack, attack. That's what they're going to need to do. They can't afford to run the offensive in a slow half-court set. They got to push the ball. A little bit of confusion on the court right now.
Hardy now finds Alvarez. Alvarez tries to drive, throws it up. No good. But Alvarez doing a good job of getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, I just think they need to do it a little bit more quicker. She can get to the hoop whenever she wants to.
You saw some confusion there on the Lady Eagles, and that took some valuable time off the clock.
Yeah, it took valuable time. They weren't sure what the coach was trying to call.
Head coach Reed Sutton going offense for defense right now with Harbin and Colson. Alvarez hits it. Lady Eagles within 7. I've seen crazier things happen, but with 1:48 left, we lost all the scoreboards there for a second. They're back on. The official over here at the scoreboard now looking at the foul counts. 56-49, 1:48 remaining. Alvarez still shooting at the free throw line with her team down by 7. Alvarez hits them both. Lady Eagles now right into the full court press, making it difficult to get it in bounds. Fasanic walks, but the official saying she kept her plant foot. Faulkner escapes into the front court. Lady Eagles down by 6. They're still mathematically in this basketball game. Atkins with the basketball now. Her team leading by 6. Atkins turns the corner, tries to feed it inside. Out of bounds. Off Sylvester.
Phenomenal help defense by Lauren just now. She's just all over tonight. She's on the scoreboard, defense, rebounds.
She's a jack of all trades out there. One of the better guards I've seen at this level.
We got to go now. We got to go.
Head coach Jared Sellers playing the role of traffic cop over here right now. Baker gets it to Hardy up top. Baker drives off the glass, and it's good. Head coach Jared Sellers got right in that one. His team. (52-56). Ian, Lady Eagles doing a great job of getting in this basketball game late.
Yes, they are. This is the spark that we needed a little bit earlier, but it's okay right now. See if we can continue and maybe get a steal out of this press.
1 minute on the game clock. Lady Eagles down by 4. Fisanic gets it in bounds. Now finds Gafford as Phelps chasing. Atkins with the basketball as the Lady Eagles play some strong defense. Wilkinson now with it. Over to Fisanic, 8 on the shot clock. Fisanic turns the corner. Runner off the glass, no good, and here comes Alvarez. Alvarez out ahead of the pack. She's got McElhaney. Layup, no good, but she was bumped. No call, and now Alvarez draws the foul. Unfortunate turn of events. They had a chance to get it back within 2.
Yeah, they did. You might have want to see her on that last play kick it out to Sandy on the 3 line. She was wide open. But now we got to just tug it out, see if we can get, maybe they'll miss these free throws.
Atkins, a solid free throw shooter for Faulkner University. She's 1 for 2 from the line at last check, make it 2 for 3. (57-52) here late in the 4th quarter. Atkins hits them both and puts her team back up by 6. Full timeout by head coach Jared Sellers. Ian, they're able to advance it to the front court on this play. What are you doing here? Who are you maybe going to if you're head coach Jared Sellers?
That's a tough decision. Right now with the ball advanced to the half-court line, I think we should go for a 3 ball. I think we should look for Sandy definitely on the 3. But I'm excited to see what he draws up. If you can get a quick 2, I say go for it. But I definitely recommend a 3.
With 22 seconds remaining, you need to start putting points on the scoreboard in a hurry. 6 points isn't a lot in the game of basketball, but sometimes when it gets this late, it feels like a lot larger than it really is.
Yeah, it is.
Head coach Jared Sellers, he's a wizard in these timeouts. You've seen him call some crazy plays, and they've worked to perfection. He has a way of putting his girls in a spot to win these basketball games late. Alvarez going to inbound the basketball now. Alvarez inbounds the basketball. Benedict almost picked up the charge there. Hardy missed the 3.
It was a pretty well drawn up play. I'll give him that. You just couldn't capitalize on the shot.
The goal on that play for Hardy to hit the 3-pointer, and for the player, Benedict, who takes the screen to get fouled, and that gives you the chance at the 5-point play. And that's how they draw it up. It almost worked. 58-52 on the scoreboard as Colson heads to the other line with a chance to seal it for Faulkner University. But if you're the Lady Eagles, you have to be happy with this performance. You get beat on the road earlier on in the season by Faulkner University, but you come home, you play hard, and ultimately you come away with what you feel like is a decent result tonight.
Yeah, I feel like it's a decent result. Definitely losing by 30 and coming back here and not losing by that much of a margin. You can definitely see that they're getting better. The team chemistry is growing. And there's a foul on the floor. Not sure who it's on.
Timeout there off the foul call. 59-52. Ian, I'm still trying to figure out where that foul occurred. That might have been a phantom foul.
I don't think it was a foul. I think coach might have called a timeout before the play and maybe forgot, but the referee remembered. I don't think a foul was called. I don't know.
59-52 on the scoreboard. 16.5 seconds remaining. Lady Eagles trail by 7 here late. They're trying to get a couple more baskets here in the waning moments of this game. And you saw them come out hot tonight, but it was that stretch in between. They've had a really good fourth quarter. You're up 4 on Faulkner University here when you look at the scoring in the fourth quarter. So you've had a good fourth quarter. You started well in the first quarter, but it was those 2 in-between quarters that I think are going to be the ultimate reason the Lady Eagles lost tonight.
Factor, yeah. And it's not like we're not getting the shots. We're just not knocking them down. So the plays are there. We just have to knock them down right now.
Hardy going to inbound the basketball now. Gets it to Alvarez. She pulls up and misses it as Adkins rebounds it. Lady Eagles going to play some defense, but that's probably going to do it. Vasanik gets it across. And that is indeed going to do it. Ian, Lady Eagles going to fall by 7 here at home, but you have to like how they played for the most part in this basketball game.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Just some turnovers here and there. But if I'm coach, I'm pretty proud with the I mean, it wasn't a win, but I'm pretty proud with how my ladies play tonight.
Lady Eagles fight hard in this one, fall by 7. Final score 59-52. Lady Eagles drop to 3-7 on the season. They're going to be back here on Tuesday night. Make sure you tune in for that game at 5:30. That basketball game. Checking on who that one's against for you guys real quick. That game on Tuesday night for the ladies going to be against Enterprise State Community College, to be followed by the men's game against Wesleyan University. Ian, I think that's who you got that little cut against last year. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it does sound pretty right. Hopefully we win that game. Give me some little revenge right there.
Wesleyan University that night. Make sure that game at halftime, Eagles soccer team going to raise their second national championship banner. Make sure you tune in. Keep up with your Lady Eagles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as we get deeper into this season. Thanks for tuning in tonight. For myself, Ian Johnson, we wish you a great evening.